Hey everybody! Let's talk about your website today. Hopefully you know by now how important your website is to your business because it will very often be the first impression people have of you. You don't have a ton of time to capture and keep their attention, so I'm going to tell you 3 things I see writers doing a lot that I would suggest you avoid. The first thing, I'm just going to get this out of the way because I've talked about it before, buy your domain. It looks so much more polished and professional than .wordpress.com or whatever CMS you use. The second thing, I see writers using their homepage to talk about how passionate they are as an artist. So a lot of the time I will see phrases like passionate writer or lover of the written word. I think I used to have that on my website. Free thinker is another really big one. These are all great qualities to have. The problem is a potential client isn't going to care. I don't mean that to sound harsh, but they're not going to see that you're a passionate writer and be like, oh, I want to spend money on her. They want to know that you're worth their investment. What are they going to get in return for the money they give you? You want to give them really specific, really tangible details about who you are as a professional. In your career, if you've had really cool wins like a blog that went viral, or a landing page that ranks really well in Google. What else? If you've ever been published on a really big platform, these are all really cool things that you want to throw in their face right away because a potential client will see that and be like, oh, I'm going to pay her to do that for me too. If you're just starting out and you don't have those credits yet, that's okay. You still want to tell them in a more concrete manner what they're going to get from your services. So for instance, things that are important from a writer, always being on time, easy to communicate with. If you optimize your work, which you absolutely should be, that's something worth pointing out. You can still talk about being passionate. I would save it for your about page where they can get to know you a little better on a more personal level. And lastly, the template you use for your website. I would suggest you use a regular website, not a portfolio. Flip the situation around. If you were looking at a business's website and you were considering spending money on them in whatever capacity, and you went to their website and only saw a list of their services, it looks a little weird. You want to be able to feel them out a little bit and get to know them better. When you have a website that's only a portfolio, it's a little too mysterious. Clients will be much more willing to open up to you and trust you if they can get to know the writer behind the website. So when they land on your website, they should have a nice clean homepage. There should be an about me, contact me, maybe client testimonials, samples of your work, but don't have just a portfolio. It's not enough. So that's it for today. I hope that helps. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I would like to point out that I bought a backdrop. It's rose gold. I bought lights. I'm sweating my ass off in here. This took me hours to set up, so you should give me a thumbs up based on that alone. Thanks, guys.